Hi, this is Adina with Courage to be Curious with Adina Tovell. And I wanted to take just a few minutes and introduce who is Courage to be Curious and what are we here to do? We've actually been around since 2014, so some of you know us really well. You know that we have a mission to help people to transform their lives, their leadership, and their relationships through productive and courageous curiosity. We are focused on the experience of getting curious within ourselves and with other people in order to live our best lives, in order to have our greatest impact, and in order to have the most meaningful connections and relationships in our lives that we can. We're all coming out of this pandemic right now where we've actually been distant from each other. We've experienced change that wasn't by our choosing and gave us a lot to grapple with over this time. And to me, that means that learning the skills of being comfortable in the uncomfortable, of really taking on what could change look like for me? How do I get there? How do I make productive change? How do I go through this process well? That all of these skills are not only important, but they're actually like part and parcel to our survival. We've just seen that happen. So, courage to be curious is where we learn how to do that well, where we get guidance. How do we make change? How do we take ourselves from a pattern that we've been in, whether it's in how we're conducting our lives, the jobs we've been in, how we've been doing work, how we've been relating to the people we care about, whether it's our spouses or our children or our coworkers or our parents, and make change that will bring that greater level of happiness, a higher level of success, and much more connectivity. That's what we do here. We do this through our podcast show, Courage to be Curious with Adina Tovell. We do this with our newsletter. You can sign up to be part of our newsletter mailing list on couragetobecurious.com. And if you are already on our mailing list, make sure to share this with friends. Let's bring more of the people we care about into the community. And then we are all over social media, or we will be. If you go there now, you're not going to see a lot, but we will be all over social media. And you will be able to follow us, comment, engage in the inquiry with us. So follow us on each of the channels with our handle at Courage to be Curious. And then lastly, we will be launching probably in the fall and later in 2021 and certainly into 2022, all kinds of new programs. We have corporate programs that are specifically focused on training leaders to use the tools of productive curiosity to increase a sense of inclusivity and belonging in the workplace and to improve communication. We have programs that are going to be launching to really help people develop a practice of courageous curiosity in their lives, in their leadership, and in their relationships. And we have our card decks: live with the courage to be curious, love with the courage to be curious, and lead with the courage to be curious, each filled with 52 questions that you can start using right away in order to support your own inquiry and your own practice. You can find them either at couragetobecurious.com or at liveleadlovecourageously.com. So this feels like you, if you are part of this tribe, if you want to take a step into this new post-pandemic era, equipped with the tools to really examine your life, your work, your relationships, to make the most of them, then this is where you want to be. This is what we're about. You are part of this community, and join us.